will this work for us? We've tried a bunch of things and yet nothing has worked. We're continuously looping in arguments, and we tried the conversations, we tried the therapy, and it's still back to the same looping arguments. We feel like roommates, but not actual romance anymore. If these are the things you're asking, let's get into it right now. So years ago, I was working with patients all over the world in everything from their labs to brain patterns to metabolic health. But one of the things I kept being brought back to was women and men who were married or in long-term relationships, and that person that they live with is like an entire environment for them. I mean, to put it in perspective, when you go to the beach, you feel different than when you go sit in a library, which you feel different than when you go sit, I don't know, at a movie theater. Now imagine that person that you live with is an entire environment. They're the beach or the library or the movie theater. No matter how much therapy you do about what's going on and what my mom did and what my dad did and inner child, you're still entering that environment and you're still feeling the way you are, and no amount of therapy and what's out there is changing that, because the therapy is looking at it from the perspective of analyzing the sand, analyzing the water, analyzing the library books as an environment, instead of giving you tools to better enjoy that environment. You know, you and the person that you're with, you as a couple, you met, and there was this time where you guys were madly just obsessed with each other, or at least had crushes, and we're like, oh my gosh, does he like me? Does she think I'm cute? Like, all this flirtation and happiness and play was there. That's still there. Those neural pathways scientifically still exist. But these approaches of what's out there, of finding everything that's wrong, it's like a root system. That's what your neural pathways look like in your brain. You're looking for what's wrong, so then you're feeding what's wrong, instead of looking for what was right and how to play again, how to enjoy each other again. So yes, if that's what you're looking for, this will work for you. I am not kidding. I created tools based on scientific standards, of how a man's brain works and how a woman's brain works, the biochemistry of a man, the biochemistry of a woman, of what lights them up. Not just finding what's wrong, what lights them up, what fuels them. If you've ever asked, here's an example. If you've ever asked why a man walks in a room and he doesn't notice all the mess, I explain that. And I actually give you exactly what to do for the man and the woman to make it more fun and pleasurable. If you've ever asked why a woman is all over the place with their hormones, perimenopause, menopause, any of that, I explain that, and I give you tools to make it more fun and more pleasurable. You see, you wanted this person for a reason, and all the reasons that you want them are still there. But learning how to play together and have more pleasure together again, that's what I offer you. I even offer this whole roadmap, a system of tools in a roadmap that's called the Rekindling Romance Roadmap. So if you've lost your desire for touch, if you feel like you guys spend time, money, and energy to go out on a date, and then it's like a business meeting, what's going on with the bills, what's going on with the kids, what's going on with the house, all of that changes. It begins to build arousal again, curiosity, totally different setting for dates and conversations where you're connecting again and loving each other again and playing together again. So if that's what you're looking for, yes, this will work for you, and it will work fast, really fast. By probably the first, maybe second or third date, you will notice massive differences. And another thing is, what's out there about like the looping arguments and conversations is analyzing everything about the conversation. Oh my goodness, that is exhausting. Instead of analyzing everything about the conversation, you could be actually having a system of tools of how to interact quickly and effectively that goes, this is where I'm at, that's where you're at, this is what we can do about it. Do you agree? Yes, check in the box. Let's go play. That's what I offer. Because the ideal that you have to give up your voice for it to work or hyper-analyze it in endless conversations is not fun. It's not playing, and it's not why you're in this relationship. So if you want and are hungry for more of that play and joy and laughter, see all the things below. You can look through it, say it works, it doesn't work all day long, but until you're in it, you don't know and you can't feel it. Once you're in it, you will know, and believe me, you will feel it. And I look forward to working with you guys.